Alright, so first we will turn the box over, and on the back you should find a little Fitbit logo. You'll pull up on that little tab, and that will allow you to easily open the box. Then you just push and pull out here. We've got another Fitbit logo here that you can slide out, and pro tip, go ahead and turn it back over to the front. And there's the inside of the box. So we've got the Fitbit Charge 4 here up on top. And this is the special edition version, so it comes with the granite reflective woven band, small size, already installed. Let's go ahead and take off this display protector. And there is the Fitbit Charge 4. So it looks very similar to the Fitbit Charge 3. In fact, you probably would not be able to tell the difference. It's got the same display on the side. It has the same inductive button. It's not a physical button that helps with waterproofing, but you just press down, and when it's turned on you'll feel a force, like a vibration, that'll let you know that the button has been pressed. Other side, we don't have anything. And on the back, we have the heart rate sensor, which also contains the relative SpO2 sensor, and the charging pins. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side. And it says here, get started in the Fitbit app. If you want to know how to set up your Fitbit Charge 4, I'll link to the video I'll make for that in the description below. So we open this up, and we have a welcome to the Fitbit family. And here we have the extra bands. So this is the large size section for the special band. And here we have 3 extra sections that make up the large and small size classic band. So with this special edition you get a black classic band as well. Probably the main reason they do that is because this woven band is not actually swim proof. It's not sweat or water resistant, and it's not recommended to wear this band while you're doing high intensity workouts. So it is recommended to switch to this classic band when you are working out. So we will put those on later. See what else is in the box. Looks like we have a charger here. Yep, a charger here. And other than that, we just have some product information in several languages. So that's what's in the box in the special edition. If you get the non-special edition, your band, your Charge 4 will come with the classic band, small size already installed, and a single extra black classic large band, or whichever color you order. You won't be getting the extra 3 woven band sections. So, in order to change the bands, let's go ahead and unclasp this. And let's say you wanted to switch out to the large size band. So there are 2 band sections, one connected on either side of the tracker. And all you have to do is replace the bottom size. So to remove a band, you'll see this little indentation here. It's really easy. All you have to do is press down on that and essentially lightly pull out, or it might even come out on its own. There you go. Super easy. So I'll show you the difference here. We have the small band and the large band. The small size band, both for the woven, for all Fitbit Charge 3 and Charge 4 bands, because they are interchangeable. Charge 3 bands will fit Charge 4 and vice versa. And the small sizes will fit wrists 5.5 to 7.1 inches in circumference, and the large size band will fit wrists 7.1 inches to 8.7 inches in circumference. So, in order to insert the large band, all you have to do is line it up and push it in until you hear a click. And then give it a little tug to make sure it's on there tight properly. And there you go. That's your large size band. Now let's say we want to put on the classic band. See what that looks like. So again, this is the larger section. And here we have the main section. It's a little finicky. So again, we'll just push down on this little section here and pull out gently. Super easy. Also same side. And the way you know which side to put on which is on the display. There's a Fitbit logo. So that's the bottom of the display. And the side with the keeper or clasp and keeper, you'll put on the top here. So again, to insert, just line it up and push it in. Shouldn't take too much force. You should hear a little click. And then you pull out to make sure, well, tug on it to make sure it's not going to come out. And I'll just show you here on the classic band. You can see it says S-P for small size and L-G for the large size. Again, they are slightly different lengths, so you can choose which band fits you best. And there we go. So that's the classic band. Now for charging, it's important to note that the Charge 4 charger is not compatible with the Fitbit Charge 3, and the Charge 3 charger is not compatible with the Fitbit Charge 4. The reason for this is that the Charge 4 is actually slightly thicker than the Charge 3. That is to fit the GPS sensor in. So when you are attaching your charger, if you try to use the Charge 3 charger on this, it won't fit because this little clamp will be too low. I already tried it. So the way that you charge your Fitbit is you'll see on the back here there are these charging pins. On the charger itself, there are some gold pins. So you need to line up those pins with each other. And then this is like a clamp wraparound charger. So you just press on the bottom here and the little clamps open up so that you can place your Charge 4 in the inside. And I think it worked this time, but usually I have a problem getting this to fit in right. So I always wiggle this until it is securely in the charger. But this time it worked. So if it didn't work, you know, you kind of need to wiggle it until you hear that click, and then you should be able to flail it around and it won't come out. And then the other side of the charger is the USB Type A charging port. So all you have to do is charge this into whatever compatible power source you have, and it should start to charge. And I don't know if I mentioned that the Charge 4 charger has this gray color on the base. That's how you distinguish the Charge 4 charger from the Charge 3 charger. Alright, so let's take a quick look at how these look on my wrist. So this is the classic band. And if I put it on here, get the keeper on, this is what it looks like on my wrist. So this is the band you would want to wear if you are working out. And if I want to show off the special edition band, I can do that. Just inserting the band here. One thing I'll note about this special edition band is it's a little bit stiffer than I expected or something. It is a nice band. I kind of prefer the old style of woven band that came with the Fitbit Versa and the Charge 3, I believe. But this band is not as wide as the classic band. You can see here if I compare the two, if I line up one side, you know, there's maybe 1/4 of an inch, 1/3 of an inch extra. So it's not as wide on your wrist. So yeah, that's the special edition band. And the other thing we can do is compare this to, I've got my Fitbit Charge 3 here. I actually have it attached to the black sport band, which is actually my favorite band. I think I might even like it better than this woven band. And I'll go ahead and take off this band. Actually, I could have shown you what that looked like on. That's okay. And I'll take this off, and then we can just look at the Charge 3 versus Charge 4. So the Charge 4 is in my left hand, Charge 3 is in my right hand, and I doubt you can tell any visual difference from the front. On the side, the biggest difference is the color. So the Charge 4 case color is called black. The Charge 3 case color, I believe, is graphite, and it's definitely a lighter color. On the back, again, you only really notice the color difference. And if you look closely enough, you can see the Charge 4 is ever so slightly thicker. I believe it's 0.7 millimeters thicker. And again, that's why the charging cables are not compatible. So the last thing I'll do is I do highly recommend this black sport band, the official Fitbit black sport band. It's lighter weight than the classic band and stretches a little bit, so I feel like this doesn't stretch that much. The woven definitely doesn't stretch, but the sport band stretches. So even though the holes are actually the same distance apart, it feels a lot more comfortable on my wrist. And this is actually the band that I'll probably be wearing full time with my Charge 4. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. And consider subscribing if you want to see more videos on the Fitbit Charge 4. Also, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about the Charge 4, as I'll try to answer them, or maybe even make a video to answer your question. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.